Hello friends, welcome to the new video session. In last video session I discussed with you API manual testing. Now today I'm going to show you more about automation API testing using the Postman tool. Before begin to my slides, we just look what we learned in previous week. So in last video I showed you introduction to API testing and understand briefly what is API and types of API testing and architecture of the API, and also went to the API manual testing advantages and uh, what are the tools are popular for API testing. We looked around and also understand like what kind of bugs we can detect from doing the API testing, and also use the tool itself Swagger with a pet store model and identified some of the possible issues, and also I showed you positive and negative testing. Mm, if you not remember, please go and check it out, so it will bring you more confidence to go for automation. So today I'm going to share with you the a tool called Postman. It's a tool from the Google, and in today my video session I shortly make you introduction to this tool so you get familiar it before you start using it. So as I mentioned, in today video I'm using the uh, tool Postman, and also I'm using the JSON's APIs. Those are ready APIs, and if you look this website JSON placeholder.typecode.com, if you go there you will find the very nice API and with its documentation. So I can use that one for the show you testing purpose. So here in this place you get like number of one API that is specifically developed for the uh, developed on some sort of requirement. So why I'm using that one? So it will bring it is much more easy. It is already well structured API, and we can play around it using the Postman tool. So if you want to uh, get this tool Postman, you have to supposed to go to the getpostman.com, and if you need more technical documentation, of course you read over to the this link. Let's go through and understand what is a Postman overview with its UI. So if you look, when you launch the Postman first time, you see the three main sub part in the UI. One is a builder part, and one is a header, and one is a sidebar. Sidebar is help a tester to manage the request and its collection, and it is also divided into the two sub part. One is called history and one is called collection. In history we have collection of previously run calls, so it helps you to go quickly one step backward, not a 10 step backward. So in this way you not need to import or look open some file repeatedly, so it avoids that one. So it's really nice uh, feature in this tool. And one is a collection of tabs, so it helps to bring API wrap into the speed. So you when you start using you will start understand, but it has three main component. One is top like a header bar, where you get you will see the menu options and also your settings, you login logout options, and sidebar where we store our all API calls in a groups according to our requirement. In build tool actually we play around and we make a validations, we run a test, and we add assertion here in this place. In sidebar, as mentioned, it's a collection of old requests, and the history bring us to very quickly to navigate what we have done already, and collection of tabs help to do the things much more faster. And if you look more what we have in a header tool, um, in a header tool we see the sidebar toggle icon and sidebar toggle icon, and also we see the runner button. Runner button is a collection of runners, so that means in simple words, you have a collection of test cases or you want to run a specific test, you can click on runner so you can run them. And import button, so in import button you can import uh, the existing API from the different files, from the different resources or different environment, and also different formats. So it helps to navigate you to go to that repository and call those APIs in the Postman tool. In the new window icon, it open the Postman new window, and build and team library, switch context between the request builder and the team build library view. So one more option is intercept proxy icon, that is here. It helps to manage the proxy or intercept settings. So also we have notification icons, something new or when we test and we get notifications over there. And also we have a setting manager to find support resources, more about the tools. So also they have this heart button. If you notice, if you like, you can share from here. And much more important for us to know today is to import one tool and also run, and also these settings. I will share with you like what is the purpose of settings in next slides. Okay, let's go a bit detail what builder tool doing itself. Builder tool give a tablet layout, sending the manage of request APIs in the builder, and also you can manage over the cookies there, and also you can manage the code snippet. And one more option we have in the UI of this Postman is a console. You want to know like what's going on behind, so you want to run it in the kind of DOS format or kind of non-UI format, so you can check over using the console format. So it actually give a call request in detail way. Normally developer like to use such an environment most of the time. In next slide I will go and share with you more. In also main important is the settings, that will go with the next slide, but let's go look with the menu bar. Menu bar access additional features, that some different uh, options we have. So once you start using those features you can understand easily. uh, Important is like file and collections are much more important uh, for us at the moment. And we have as I mentioned, that is important to know, this is a setting model, so you can go with the control plus over there. This setting model has a number of options, so it bring really control on this whole Postman tool itself in a different scenario. For example, if you're running in your test cases in a different environment, so you have to make a settings over here to run it. uh, let's learn more what it is in a settings. In settings we can have we able to make the some settings related to SSL certifications. Those are very important. And also we can do like URL encode modes. We know because of the security sometimes URLs are encoded, so we can also decode them and manage them easily with parameters. And also we have language detection settings, so it's help to rendering the data irrespective of the content of type of header. And XMR timeout in a milliseconds. uh, it helped to set some sort of by default request time, and also we can have this the also sign uh, sorry font size of the tool itself. So how if you feel like fonts are itself small, so we can make them little bit bigger. And also one more important is send no cache header. uh, so why those settings are I'm telling you, because these when you start using, uh, we may need to mm, we may have to do some different types of test. In that time environment or a requirement itself different, so that time if you know where and how you can make those settings, that will help pretty fast to do the things. And also have a settings like automatically follow redirection to prevent the request return from 300 series response from being automatically redirected. So if there is something redirection, so you can also manage in these settings. So one more option is to send the anonymous usage data to the Postman. So this is help to it is bit advanced level. So when you start using, you'll understand more. So just what is my wish to show you, like these are the most important part of the application you have to know in a Postman. If you want to use if you want to download this tool, you have to go to the in the navigation for getpostman.com. so you have to go over there, then you have to look forward like okay, let's begin to the next slide, we understand more. So Postman provide itself its application in three format. If you look the screen here, it also provide the app that can run in a Mac OS, Windows and Linux, and it is also have a browser extension for the Chrome that make it possible to use in a different way. So for example, myself, I'm using this whole application on a Windows, so I will demonstrate you how to download and how to configure in a next video. If you are Mac user, you can download from here. If you are running on Linux, you can download from here, but I will show, as I mentioned, I will show you the Windows only. So friends, if you like this video, then please share with your friends, and do not forget to comment with some resources, so other video viewers also can learn from what you using, and what was a benefit using the Postman tool. So in next video I will show you practical work where we download the Postman tool and configure and start running the tests against the API. So thank you friends, see you in next video.